4 new Democratic women in Congress taking issue with the most powerful woman in American politics. Congresswomen Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and Ayanna Pressley broke with Pelosi on a border funding bill. They also think she's too timid on impeachment. The Speaker telling the New York Times this past weekend the squad has, quote, their public whatever and their Twitter world, but she went on to say little actual influence when it comes to shaping the House agenda. A key Pelosi deputy today says, kumbaya.
It's all puppies and rainbows. The House Democratic Caucus is a diverse family. We are a passionate family. We are a large family. We will remain united in the face of a common enemy named Donald J. Trump.
CNN's Phil Mattingly live for us on Capitol Hill. Phil, puppies and rainbows?
Yeah, so you may have heard some laughter from the reporters when Mr. Jeffries said that, and that's because anybody with a pulse who's been paying attention over the last 2 weeks understands that it's been a difficult week for the House Democratic Caucus. And it's also why, according to one member who was in the closed-door Democratic Caucus meeting this morning, Speaker Pelosi gave what this member called the most forceful call for unity he's seen since the Democrats have been in the majority. And the reason why, obviously trying to put behind the last couple of weeks behind them, but also trying to almost wrangle in the entire caucus and the very different parts of the caucus before some very substantial issues that they're going to have to deal with. Just this week, they're dealing with their defense policy bill. Progressive Democrats are upset that it spends too much money, even though it's $20 billion less than what the administration wants, even though the administration has already threatened a veto for it. That puts them crosswise, obviously, with more moderate members. There's also the minimum wage bill. Democrats moving forward on a $15 minimum wage. Moderate members have been concerned about the impact on small business. Progressive members don't want to hear that. On top of all of it, there is the budget and spending caps deal that's been going on for a while, where all of these members are likely going to have to support the Speaker in her very kind of thorough, multi-dimensional negotiation with the administration. What this all means, and I think part of it you can attribute to just growing pains. Part of it you can contribute to new members who don't necessarily understand what other members are going through in their districts. And that, I'm told from one person in the room, was the point the Speaker was trying to make this morning. A lot of these members who have raised a lot of the concerns, including some of the tweets that have gone back and forth, come from very safe districts. Those aren't the districts that make the Democrats the majority in the House. Those aren't the districts that make the Speaker of the House. And so she basically said today, keep it all in the family. The reality is, John, if they can't kind of bring things back together right now, it's going to get more and more difficult, and it's going to undercut them in their negotiations with the administration going forward. And I think everybody's aware of that. We'll just have to see what happens going forward.